Oh boy, I haven't gone live in so long. Let's see who is on here this evening. As you come on here, if you can tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section and hit the thumbs up button. Also, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you can also tell me where you're tuning in from, hit the like button. And double check, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the bell notification in the see all button. I am Andrea Cox. I'm an intuitive healer and a detox specialist by trade. I'm going to be channeling messages for you tonight, but also I'm going to do a pick a card reading. And I want to share some things before we get started. Let me just choose a moderator if I can. I hope you guys can see me. There's no filters, nothing like that. This is all live. Hello, Kevin in New York. Welcome. Chelsea, hello in Canada. I love Canada and I love New York. Oh, wow. Thank you. Did I get a super chat? Oh my God, for $100. Thank you. Oh, for $7. Thank you anyway, because I am grateful. I read $100 would be nice, and $7 is even nicer because I am grateful for everything that comes in. I'm going to grab some water. I'm going to clear the energy. We're going to be on here for a while, you guys. I've lit an abundance good fortune candle for all of you. And yeah, it's an abundant time, and we are all here in a state of love and peace. I'm gonna share some things with you that have come across my radar, and then we're gonna get into this beautiful pick a card reading. So I'm actually going to, for aesthetic purposes, set that there to start. Let me grab my water really quick, one moment. Come on, Lewis. Okay, so I'm going to break up the energy first. Hello, Brave Your Light. And thank you for the $7. And I read it as 96, but you know what? The fact that you even thought to donate to the channel as soon as I came on means the world to me, because you set the tone and I appreciate you. Hello, beautiful Aqua, Nyx Moon. Hello, Kevin. Hello, all of you. Okay, thank you for the like button. Thank you for making certain that you are subscribed to this channel and also my other channel, Andrea Cox TV. Let's break up the energy with the chakra singing bowl. I've got a couple things I want to talk about, and then we're going to go into the pick a card, which I feel is going to be a good one and really resonate with you. Now, if this reading resonates with you, you can go to the Detox Intuitive. I'll put the details in the description box here, and you can get a professional psychic reading, which they're very powerful. I felt like we need this sacral chakra bowl. I feel like many of you need it because the sacral chakra is below the belly button and it houses our sexual energy. And I myself am one who I don't share my sexual energy. I've been celibate for a few years now. And even in my 20s, I took a 7-year bout of celibacy. I believe that when we are intimate with someone, karmically, we pick up their financial karma, their sexual karma, and you can even see that with people who get like venereal diseases and things. But we also pick up their financial karma, the karma of those people they've been with the past few years, right? So careful who you mingle with intimately, right? If you're mingling with someone who's broke and been around people who's broke, you're going to end up broke, right? So I'm very, very, very proud to say I can count on one hand how many intimate partners I've had. And I think that's really something to be proud of, especially, being a 5'10" blonde and living in Southern California, being from the Midwest. I'm very proud of that. But I grew up in a house of women where I saw a lot of pain in relationship with my parents. And I saw my sisters go through things at a very young age. And I thought, okay, this is like magical and it's not to be shared, right? It's to be literally earned by respect and by honor and by grace. And I don't care how good looking someone is. I don't care how much money someone has. It takes a lot to earn that and to be honored with that, in my opinion. And I feel like many of you ladies and gentlemen actually need to hear that. I feel like you actually need to hear that. Our bodies are sacred, holy temples. They are not to be given away to just anyone. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to also say that I listened to another reader, and I really like this woman. She's a woman about my age, and I believe she's in a different country. It's not Queen of Cups, the one I always talk about that I love so much. It's a woman that is an Aries, and she's a reader on here also. She does channeled messages, and lately her messages have been rather dark. And it brought me back to the time where I was in that dark space. And she was talking about how people have done voodoo on people and witchcraft. And I want to talk about that for a second. And I want to give my honest stance on that. So there's a huge difference in doing light energy work, right? Lighting an abundance candle for all of you tonight and myself, right? Like may 3 readings come in from this channeled message here. And doing a blessing of the home I live in. I do that every month, actually, to make sure that I'm like, bless my neighbors, bless all the animals in the neighborhood, doing that and doing dark work. And I want to explain that. And I'll use myself as an example. I had dark work done on me a few years ago, and I felt it. And I also had a couple people at a distance that were doing work to hinder my growth on the internet. And I don't need to share details. We've heard the story 10 million times. And as that was happening, I realized something, and it was an epiphany. And this other reader, who I absolutely adore, her name's Chanel, she said that those people who hindered the growth of another. Like, say you're in the wellness movement like I am, and you're literally helping millions of people go vegan. You're helping, like I do on my other channel, Andrea Cox TV, you're helping thousands of people get healthier, and someone messes with your YouTube channel so you don't grow, or someone holds you back from your path where you were supposed to help millions, but instead you only helped like thousands because someone tampered with your online, your business out of jealousy, hatred of their own accord, because maybe you didn't want to be with them, right? Or maybe they were jealous because their partner has always admired you. What happens when someone holds someone back from their destined path is that person's karma and the karma of their kin is so dark, I can't even talk about it. But she actually articulated it beautifully, and I want to thank her for that. Welcome, welcome. Brave, your light. You can reach out. I would do the professional psychic reading, and we can talk about that. So I want to say that again. Whenever someone does something to stunt your growth and you're truly helping other people, right? For example, and I'll just touch on it briefly, both my channels were getting anywhere from 40,000 views per month to 100,000 views per month, and yet not one subscriber in over a year's time on either channel. And then I reached out to Google, and that affects my money as well because I get paid through Google. And they said, yeah, we're going to have to move your channels to a new, IP address, or we're going to have to move, things and things like that. While that was happening, all I could do is think, why, right? Why would someone hate me that much to do that? But now that it's happened, and I've talked to other spiritualists, and also listening to this woman last night actually, I realized that the karma that those people face and, children face, etc., is so dark that it has nothing to do with me anymore. Like I have trouble even channeling darkness at this point. I'm in such a better, place right now. So I wanted to make that crystal clear to all of you. Don't entertain darkness. Don't entertain things like voodoo and hoodoo. It's totally different when you have a house full of crystals and you're lighting a candle to cleanse your body, to invite abundance in, to support your marriage or what have you, than it is to actually try to hinder someone else's growth online, hinder someone else's business, hinder someone else's relationship. Don't even entertain that stuff. That is darkness. That's darkness I've never taken part in, and I never will take part in. So, a lot of people come to me and they're like, okay, I know you have a Scottish background. Can you do this? I'm like, no, I can't. No, I can't. But do I know how to protect myself? Absolutely. Do I know how to protect my family at a distance? Absolutely. Do I do that? Absolutely. Do I know how to bring in abundance through the craft? Absolutely. Do I know how to call in people I need when it's time to rebrand or what have you? Absolutely. Do I know how to manifest? Absolutely. I'm a manifesting generator. I'm a dragon in Chinese. I know how to bring it in. Let's get into the reading. Let's just break that up one more time. Found this dress in my closet and I have never worn it. And I don't know when I ordered it, probably 8 months ago or so. I knew it was going to get hot here, but I didn't know how hot, and it got hot. It's hot. It's so hot. So I was like, okay, today's the day. So I feel like that song Sunflower has to do with one of these piles. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick a pile. So the first pile, pile A, is represented by a fluorite. And a fluorite, it's a fluorite pyramid. So pyramids may be significant to you. Also, fluorite is very cleansing. Pile B, you can only pick one pile. You can pick one pile for yourself and one pile for the person of interest or what have you. Pile B is an amethyst. And I love this amethyst because it's smooth, but it is rough around the edges. So this could be you or the person you're focused on. Smooth, right? But rough around the edges. Pile number C, which feels light to me, is represented by this necklace. And I change out the beads in this necklace according to what I want to draw in, and I often wear it. And interestingly enough, it has a fluorite and it has another stone that represents the heart. And I haven't worn this necklace in a while, but I'm about to put it back on. So the pyramid of fluorite, pile number A. Pile number B, the amethyst that is very, very smooth and almost slick, I should say, but rough around the edges. And pile number C is the necklace. I want to make sure that all of you can hear me clearly, so I'm going to check this. Oh, hello, Moretta in Wapakoneta, Ohio, my home state. Ohio girls rule. Aren't Ohio girls just the best? We are. We are corn, potato fed. We know how to grow our own food. Hello, Hope. Okay, so the project of 11, I'm going to ask that you keep your personal life to yourself during this reading. Honor the reading if you can. There's personal readings for that. Okay, thank you. And you guys can hear me clearly, right? Deep breath in. And when we exhale, make sure your exhalation is longer than your inhalation. One more, pile A, pile B, pile C, the fluorite tower for pile A, the amethyst, smooth but rough for pile B, the necklace for pile C. And I just want to thank all of you for subscribing to this channel and Andrea Cox TV. There's an excellent new Raise Your Vibration cabbage soup up there. It's got about 17,000 views, so check that out. And I'll be uploading the Raise Your Vibration kale salad to there tonight. I'm going to start with pile number A. I'm going to set pile number B aside and set pile number C aside. And I am high on raw vegan chocolate. So, okay. I'll set this beautiful stone right here. I feel like money could be on your mind for pile number A. You have a rainbow of blessings. So good things coming into your life, things that you've been waiting on a long time. It almost looks like this woman is looking out the window of a castle. And it's funny, I said woman, and there's no woman in the card. So there's flowers down here to the right. So someone could love flowers. They could grow flowers. They could love to have fresh cut flowers in their house. They could love gardening. Overcoming obstacles. They could really love gardening. There's a hummingbird on this tree. I love this. I share, there's hummingbirds outside of the front window, and I share them constantly, videos on my stories on Instagram. Overcoming obstacles. There's a sword stuck in a peach. Like someone has put an end to obstacles in their life. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. So it's funny. The first card, and I didn't even notice to read, says, blessings are showering your life. So this person is just, the blessings are all around them. And I feel like for whoever this is, it's hard to hide their blessings. Like they are abundant, they are beautiful, they are glowing, they are blessed. And I feel like this saying, you can overcome anything. I feel like this person has had a lot of obstacles put in their way because of these blessings. I feel slowed. I feel like, and I'm noticing I've got this on an earthing mat. I feel like this person has had to learn to ground themselves in order to deal with the jealousy and hatred that comes their way. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So someone could be into astrology or astronomy. Someone could really love the stars. They could love learning about astrology. They're very good. They're very good at what they do, I'm hearing. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. So with this card, I feel someone could have moved to the desert. They could have relocated. They could have trusted their instinct and their intuition, and they could have charted new territory. I'm getting a very Lilith vibe about this. Now, those of you who know of Lilith in the Bible, and in the Bible it says she eats babies and all that stuff. Okay, forget about that. The true story of Lilith, you can actually Google that. There was a writer, a feminist writer, that wrote about the true story of Lilith. You can read the true story of Lilith. Lilith wasn't a bad gal. Lilith left Adam because she wanted to be on top in the lovemaking, and Adam got upset. So Adam wanted someone like younger or someone who would obey him. So Lilith left and moved to the desert and lived out a beautiful life. So that's the story of Lilith. There you go. So we have trust, there's a divine plan. So Lilith wanted equality. Passion and pleasure. Wow. So it's funny, there's a fire burning here, and it looks like a couple's about to go camping or something, and there's other people, and she's playing the banjo and he's playing the violin, and people are watching. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So I feel like someone's about to enter into love. I feel like someone's about to fall in love, and they know this. And I don't feel like they're letting anyone know about it. And I don't feel like they're entertaining others. I feel strongly about that. I feel like someone has had so many other people try to intervene in their personal life that they've learned to keep quiet. They've learned to pull their energy from time wasters. I'm hearing time wasters, right? I feel like this is a woman or a man, but I feel like this is a woman. Could be a man too. If it is, it's a feminine masculine who has had people try to take from them in ways that are unorthodox. Now, what do I mean by that? So I feel like whoever this is very creative. They're probably very attractive. They probably are abundant, and they've had people try to pick their brain. Someone said that to me the other day in a message. Someone posted on Facebook, this is just a little side note, has anyone here been published in Huffington Post? I said, oh, I have. And then she replied, can I pick your brain on that? I was published in Huffington Post a few years ago, like 3 times. They shared an article I wrote. And when someone says, can I pick your brain? The translation to that to me is, can I waste your time? I cannot stand when people say that. Does anyone else feel that way? Pick your brain is waste your time. Basically, it is. It is. So savor your life, passion and pleasure. This person's about to fall in love. And I feel like they've got other women rooting for them. And that's strong. That's a strong message. I don't feel like they have a whole lot of men rooting for them, but I feel like they have other women that are rooting for them. This is great. Protected by angels. This is so positive, you guys. You are cherished by the angels, and he's good looking too. Let me just say, protected by angels. This person has someone. I feel like this person has someone, I want to say, on the other side that actually loves them and cares for them. So I feel like this person has a group of people that maybe hate on them, but they've got one person in that group of people that maybe secretly loves them. This is positive. Also, I don't know why I'm getting this, but someone could be buying someone a home. I don't know where this is coming from. Strong Virgo energy on that. Aquarius. Someone could be buying someone a home. Someone wants to see someone happy. That's beautiful. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. So there's a castle in this bubble. There's a castle in this bubble. Someone likes to be alone. They live in a bubble. They don't like a lot of people around them. Too much energy is too much energy. I also feel like there's an energy. Let me get a card on this. I'm actually going to get, it could be a Leo or an Aquarius, could be a Virgo, also could be a Scorpio. One card. I get the Sun, which is Leo, or someone shining a light on a Cancer, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, Sagittarius, Moon in Sagittarius, or a Gemini. Someone could have Venus in Aquarius. Someone could have done something really ugly to a person, and they're trying to turn the karmic scales in their favor. So they're buying someone a house. That's important. Or someone's going to end up with a house because someone did something so karmically wrong to someone in the past. They could have tried to dim someone's light. They could have obstructed someone's relationship. They could have done something that harmed a person. So in the advice, we get playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. This person's about to fall in love. They're about to fall in love. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. You guys, I don't even look when I shuffle these cards. If you picked pile number 1, hooray for you. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. That sounds fun. Soulmate, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Oh, look at that beautiful tree of life. And in playfulness, we have, and in passion, we have the last cards I get are the Fool. So a new beginning. Fool is a 0. It can be Aquarian energy because it's also a card that can stand, but it doesn't mean that. 7 of Pentacles, looking at the seed that you've planted. 9 of Wands, someone was protecting themselves a lot. 9 of Wands. 8 of Swords, so someone went through a heavy burden mentally over a situation. 6 of Wands, they came out victorious. Knight of Pentacles, the Star, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. If you look at this High Priestess, she's not even looking back. So here's the Knight of Pentacles and the Star, but she's looking towards this wheel turning. So let's go over the cards one more time. So it actually looks really beautiful. This looks like someone who hasn't had love in a long time is about to have love come in, and it looks fantastic. On a different vibe, what I'm getting, and we'll just clear that because I don't want any negative energy in this reading because it's so beautiful. I also get that someone could be trying to pay someone back for a lot of 8 of Swords energy they put them through. I almost feel like someone sent someone in to harm another, and the person that they sent in actually realizes that the person they were sent to harm is a good person, and they're trying to take back what they did. I'm getting that strongly. So we have Rainbow of Blessings. Someone overcame some really difficult obstacles. They are led by the stars. They are probably an astrologist. I'm hearing incognito, like someone really is good at astrology, but I don't feel like that's really prevalent, but they really put people out there. Like when you meet someone, they probably ask you what your sign is right away, or they probably guess. Desert passage, so someone could have relocated or is relocating, could be to a warmer environment. Passion and pleasure, someone has new love coming in and they deserve it. I feel that strongly. Like my back is hurting too, so I don't know what that means, but right after I said it, I was just ignore me. Protected by angels, they are being led, or there's one angel in particular that's an earth angel that's making sure that nothing happens to this person. I'm hearing, I have my eye on you, and I'm hearing it's annoying. So the High Priestess knows when she's being watched. So like if you're an Aquarian, Vedic, or Western doing this, don't do it. Like they know it's annoying. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. So maybe a house, maybe this person's dream is to own a home, and there's someone knows this. So this is really beautiful. And passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Okay. Soulmate, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Manifesting miracles, your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. The cards we have on deck show Aquarian energies, Pisces energy, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we have pretty much all energies here. But cards that did come out very strong are Pisces. We also have Aquarius. Someone could have both of those in their chart heavily. I know I do. So I love this reading. Okay, let's go to pile number B. And thank you for liking this video, subscribing to the channel. I definitely suggest that you guys you watch the reading from start to finish and really listen hardcore to what I said in the very beginning of the reading about doing work and doing work on people and what that truly means. So, okay, pile number 2, which was represented by the amethyst that is smooth but rough around the edges. Just a deep breath in, and we will okay. So we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So someone could feel guilty about something. It could be a male, because we have a male on the card. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. I feel like someone could be into jewelry, because this reminds me, if you look really closely, of jewelry being made, like being wound, like wires being wound. Maybe if you work in jewelry, you need to work more with, I know when I craft jewelry, I love making like copper wire jewelry and things of that nature. You can find my jewelry on the Detox Intuitive on Etsy. So this is really interesting. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles when we resist change. Okay, so immediately, and my low back just almost gave out. And I'm actually starting to feel pain in my feet. Someone could have heavy Libra in their chart, because I was drawn to this Libra card over here, or Mercury in Libra. Or Mercury is Gemini. So Libra and Gemini in their chart. Ugh, okay, wow. I feel like I need to stretch. I'm sorry, you guys, I pick up energy. I need to stretch. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm sorry, you guys, I needed, okay, so this is someone definitely has, so someone has, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. Someone is not letting go of an old cycle. They're not letting someone go. Like someone doesn't want to be with someone, they don't want to be around someone, and someone's not letting that person go. This is a strong message. They're pretending that they let this person go, and secretly they're not. Okay. Yeah, this is heavy in my back. I have to, you guys. I pick up energy. And so now I'm going to have to go hang upside down outside on my yoga swing. Whoever this is, I give this energy back to you. You can keep it. So this could also be in work if it's not in love, but someone has maybe lost their footing, so to speak, right? They're not what they used to be, but they're holding on to that, right? So they're having a problem transitioning into, I'm almost getting like the crow energy, or the like maybe a woman or a man who maybe is in their 5th or 6th decade of life, and they're having trouble embracing that. Instead of going with it, they're like hating on people that maybe could be, really coming up and really developing. And I feel like whoever this pile is for, that this person has caused damage, direct impact to someone else's growth. So again, go back to the beginning of this reading and listen to it again. What I said happens karmically when we try to hinder someone's growth out of jealousy, envy, hatred, right? Especially if a person was supposed to be much bigger than they are, and someone impacted like their business growth, and the person helps people, like helps people get healthy, rescues animals, helps people learn as an educator. When you hinder someone else's growth out of your own jealousy, that will karmically suffocate you. Let's hear that again. When you hinder someone's growth out of jealousy, bitterness, anger, resentment, because you're not where you want to be, or you don't have the same gifts as someone else, that will karmically suffocate you. I feel like this is a person dealing with health issues now because of what they did to someone else, and I feel like it's only I feel like it's gonna get worse. I'm sorry. I have to go there, you guys. I read energy, and sometimes it's hard to read. Narrow pathway, yeah. Tread thoughtfully. So someone has narrowed their own pathway by their hatred and jealousy towards another. I'm hearing, or several people. Maybe someone is just a jealous, nasty person. Choosing your path. Okay. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Okay. So someone else feels that all is possible, right? There's someone else. This person could have a very masculine energy. It could actually be a woman with a very masculine energy. This could be a truth teller. Someone who, I feel like the person who was hated on, I'm actually drawn to the high priestess here, who could be a star or a celebrity. The star card and the high priestess, Pisces energy or Aquarius energy. You could have a male that gets a lot of attention and a female that gets a lot of attention. They're going through the same thing. I'm drawn to the number 8 as well. So someone who this reading is about, you caused these problems in someone's life. You could be a life path number 8. You could have a personality number 8. I'm drawn to the number 8. I feel like there's a group of you out there that believe anything is possible, everything is possible, and you go after your dreams. And you are the group of people that have been targeted by jealous, hateful entities that showed up as your friend, showed up as a lover, showed up as someone who wasn't who they thought they were. I also feel like there's a group of you who got confused about a lover because people were causing problems in your life and making it look like this person. I also feel like that. So that's, wow. Thumbs up if you can relate to this. I've been through this, you guys. It's not easy being hated on, and it's not easy. And you got to cut those people out. As soon as you know, and you're done. Okay. Taking shelter. So if you're the person that caused the ugliness, you're taking shelter. You could have Virgo in your chart or be a Virgo. Could have heavy, I'm hearing heavy Virgo, Libra, Gemini. Some reason I'm feeling Leo energy for some of you, and I hate to see a Leo like that because I love Leos. Yeah. Someone embraces enthusiasm. They shout to the heavens with happiness because they are finally free. Whoever was being stifled or held back is free. Look at the butterflies. She's like, freedom, I won't let you down. Valiant courage, take action with passion. And someone has new love coming in. I feel like these two are tied. I feel like for the group of you, I'm also getting some other messages, and I'm just going to say them as they come in. Oh my God, can we clear the back pain? Can we clear it? Whoever the back pain belongs to, I give it back to you. Whoever the pain in the feet belongs to, I give it back to you. I hope you get help for that. And I hope you get help for your jealousy and anger towards other people that go after their dreams. Maybe it wasn't meant for you in this lifetime. Embracing enthusiasm and valiant courage. So someone's going to see this woman who embraces her enthusiasm, and they're going to ride in on their horse with courage. I feel like this is a woman or it's a man with feminine energy. Take it as you will, because I read for thousands of people. So this is going to resonate with thousands of you. I feel like whoever this is, male or female, you're someone that's a real go-getter and you're spunky and you speak out, and a lot of people don't like you and a lot of people you do. And whoever this column is for, which they won't be woke enough to watch this reading probably, who caused you these issues, you've now realized that you are not the victim and you are able to rise above. I also, and this is the message I got when I had to clear the energy again, I feel like there was a spiritual union with two people that were meant to be together. But I feel like something was being done to this feminine energy. I don't feel like these two people will be together probably in this lifetime. Something was being done to this feminine energy that had her thinking it was this male who did it. And then she later found out that it wasn't this male. And I feel like someone does feel guilty about this. But I feel like they can just love each other from a distance. And that's okay. And I also feel like if we go back to the first reading, same feminine energy is being protected by an earth angel that could be this male energy. I hope you guys followed all that. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, Taurus, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so someone could be a spiritual teacher and they're coming into that and they're actually getting reciprocity for it. They're getting paid very well for their spiritual gifts. And that could be a heavy burden for someone else. Ten of Wands. Someone doesn't like that they're being paid for their spiritual gifts. There could also be a young man that is trying to offer to someone who is in a third party. I feel like this was in the past. This could have also been a young man. This could be a young man who often goes for women who are married or with someone. They only want someone when someone's with someone else or doesn't want them or can't be with them. That's someone who has commitment issues. Someone saying, oh my God, that's me. I feel it right now. There's a male watching this saying, that's me. So you can just comment in the sidebar. So I feel like someone only offers to women. He could be very good looking too. This man's very good looking. He's very chiseled and built. He looks younger. He's a Knight of Cups, not a king. So he could have heavy water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in his chart, who only offers to women who are in a relationship. And this woman was in, it could have been a codependent relationship, right? Because we have Taurus, the Hierophant, right? Could have been a marriage that he was offering to. Someone was in a marriage or someone was on their way to marriage and this person interrupted that. It could have been a burden-filled relationship and it was codependent. But that's still no reason to break up other people's relationship, right? That's bad karma. We don't step in other people's poopy-doo, even if it's really fresh and it smells like a scented soy candle. We don't go there. We are full of class, dignity, integrity, and we don't step across the line into other people's relationships. No, you're a trailer park when you do that. Okay, let's move on. Don't care how they look either. Okay, so someone cut through that, Ace of Swords. I also feel like with this, someone's family members or friends could have filled their head with lies and it broke up a relationship. Interesting. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, the Devil, which is Capricorn energy, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. So, wow. So someone actually could have broken up a marriage or a partnership. We have strong Taurus energy and water energy. So someone was in a partnership here and someone stepped in. Could have been a Capricorn. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have Judgment. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. And someone's karma actually was to get their money taken. We have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. She's single, smelling her garden, everything. So this is a situation where, because someone interrupted, caused issues in someone else's relationship, their karma, maybe someone took all their money and they didn't get anything from it or something. That's their karma. That's what the cards say. So karma doesn't exactly work. Let's go over this reading again. Let me just, and we have two more cards behind me. Three of Wands and Six of Wands. So someone wanted to work together with someone to move someone out of a difficult thing. Okay. I almost feel like there's a group of people that saw a female and a male that were in a relationship that had become rather toxic. So they caused a lot of disruptions in this partnership to break it up. But now those other people are getting their karma and they're going through breakups. And this could be a situation where someone's married to someone, but they're still in love with their ex. This is so clear, you guys. I'm sorry, the first reading was really positive. This one, not so much. And I'm just reading the cards. So this is almost a situation where, because let's look at this again. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. So we've got several situations going on here. We have probably a group of people that feel like they're getting older. They could be, who knows, 70, 60, 50, whatever. And so they were trying to halt someone else's growth because someone else glows, someone else shines, someone else gets a lot of attention. And they succeeded in that doing, right? They could have interrupted someone's relationship. Someone could have been in a relationship where maybe the man paid for everything, so the woman was able to focus on her craft and her creativity. So someone kind of threw a monkey wrench in that. I feel like this is in the distant past, like years ago. Could have been 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago. So someone threw a monkey wrench in that. They feel guilty now. Don't make decisions based on guilt, right? They feel guilty about that. They narrowed their own pathway by disrupting either this person's business, this person's flow, this person's whatever. They got them stuck on the same story. It sounded like a broken record. Now this person is embracing enthusiasm and has new love coming in. And these people are taking shelter and still looking in on this person because this person seemed to rise above all this. And I'm speaking to several of you. So if this is you and someone disrupted your life, your business, your relationship, just know you may not be seeing these people get their karma, but they are. Again, and I'm going to say this again, and I said it in the beginning of this. Whenever we disrupt someone who is, say, like a master healer or a master teacher, or maybe they're helping the world get healthy, or they're helping the world awaken, and we throw obstacles in their way, we mess with their YouTube channel, or we try to mess up their relationship because we're jealous that they get to live the good life, and we want to take that from them. We want that for ourselves. Always, always, always. What we are doing is we are affecting all of those thousands or even millions of people that were supposed to get the healing that person was supposed to give to them or teach them. And so the karma for that, the karmic repercussions of interrupting millions of people's healing journey is a big one. It's a big one. And karma does not hit us in the same way we think it does. It doesn't hit us like, oh, we messed up their relationship, so our relationship will be messed up. Nope, nope, nope. When you disrupt the healing energy that millions of people were supposed to get by someone who really knows their stuff, the karmic mounting from that is huge. It's huge. You didn't just disrupt one person's life. You disrupted millions of others that were supposed to, I'll use myself as an example. Say someone teaches people how to go plant-based. Say someone helps people get out of codependency. Say someone helps people break free of narcissistic relationships. And say you mess with their business or you broke up their relationship because it was making their life too cushiony for you to be able to tolerate because you were jealous. You know who you are. We see you. The karmic repercussions and backlash of that is the weight of millions of people not getting the healing that they deserve. Did I explain that clearly? I hope so. Sorry that my ego came out just a little bit when I said sometimes it comes out. I've went through stuff like this. It's painful. It's painful, it's life-altering, and it gets you off the path you're supposed to be on, and it hurts millions, not just a few. Let's go to pile number 3. Eek. A lot of Taurus energy in that, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo energy in that, Cancer energy in that. Okay, pile number 3 was represented by this necklace that I made myselfie, and I like to change it out with different stones according to what I'm feeling. So, okay, right away in this, I feel like we have a pile of someone whose partner's in love with someone else. That's it. It just comes. Also, someone who has digestive issues because they eat when they're stressed. They eat poor combinations. I feel like someone's going through that now. Let's clear it. Get that away from me. This is also someone who can't make up their mind. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini or someone on the cusp. Someone can't make up their mind. Or a man. Could be dealing with a man. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. You know, I want to love this guy, but I feel like this guy's like everybody's twin flame. I do. And I want to like this guy, but I feel like this guy is going back and forth in a codependent relationship just for sex. I do. Let's see who picked pile number 3. Okay, we have a Knave of Chalices. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a knave can be a child or it can be someone who's not matured into a queen yet. We have the 6 of Cups. So this is a past life karmic situation. Where someone is using like sex to tempt others is what this is. So she's holding a peach. And I also feel like a fake empress quality with this female. Like, and then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this is just what I thought it was when I started. So it's funny. I have cards out here. I just did the Cancer reading prior to this, and I have 3 of the same cards that showed up in this reading. So someone might be dealing with a Cancer. So we have Distant Thunder. So someone's constantly thinking someone's after their person and they're not. See how she's looking? That woman's looking in the distance, like who's after, who's coming towards us, who's trying to, no one. Clear the air, it says. Clear your mind. I always say this when people book a reading with me and they're like, well, I think so-and-so's trying to infiltrate my relationship. 9 times out of 10, like no one is after anyone else's man. People have so much to do, especially if someone left someone in the past. So we have rejuvenating rain and we have clear the past, heal the present. So look how beautiful this blonde woman is. She has her, it's raining outside. She has her hand in the rain and she's literally glowing. This is someone who glows. This is not like someone who has 13 pounds of makeup on their face and is trying to create a facade of being a certain way. This is someone who literally lives that life, right? This is someone who, when it rains out, they dance in the rain. This is someone who eats a very high vibrating diet. This is someone who takes stellar care of themselves. They literally, this woman looks see-through. She looks like she glows. This is someone who doesn't need a filter. Okay. And in the Cancer reading, this mystic healer, healing energy flows through you, was stuck to this card. These cards were stuck together. So I feel like whoever this woman is has healing capability. She is a healer to others. And I feel like she has like a fake empress, like someone trying to attach themselves to her and do what she does. And I feel like there's a male energy around this kind of this phony person, this fake healer, this healing energy flows through you. But if you see this woman has like, she kind of has an evil look on her face and she's got like this upside down half moon on her head and an owl to the left, like she tries to cast mean spells on people. And I feel like this woman has tried to tap into this woman's energy and she can't do it. This woman's vibrating here. This woman's stuck here. I also, and this is coming through so strong, I feel like this person has a group of earth angels that are protecting her, and she may have gotten pissed at the wrong people. The blonde. This is what I'm feeling, and that just came to me suddenly. I feel like this energy has attached itself to this energy, and the people around this loving energy could see that this person was being pulled down into darkness and they came to her aid. And I feel like whoever this is, and this is a strong message because I want you to look at the cards that came out. This is so clear. Yeah, we've got the Empress. This is like we've got the Empress. This is the Empress. Can the real Empress please stand up? Yes, she can. And everybody sees that. And then we've got this 6 of Cups, Knave of Chalices, woman in reverse over here that looks angry. Look, I'm going to flip her in the upright. Look at the face on this woman holding out her cup, not getting it filled, maybe getting it filled with sex, but nothing else. Look at the anger on this person's face. Look at the sarcastic anger. So I feel like we have a woman that tried to mimic and be another woman. And look at the beauty and peace. Look at this. She's pregnant with creativity. She looks like she lives in a forest with beautiful mountains behind her. Look at her. I'm noticing she has a braid in her hair. She's cloaked in purple and peach. Purple is a sign of royalty. Peach is another sign of growth, just like green. I do feel, I have to say, even though I love this energy, I feel like this energy had to cut everyone out to find the clarity that they needed. It's obvious. And sometimes, you guys, we have to do that because the pendulum, right? We're trying to find that balance. And especially if you have a lot of haters in your midst, what if you're pretty? This gal's pretty. She's the empress. She's a little bit of all the queens. And you got a lot of haters around you. You got to cut everyone out and then only allow in the ones that you feel are vibrating at a safe level that aren't going to try to cut you off at the knees. It happens. It happens to the best of us. And that's okay. Be where you're at right here and right now. You're everything you need to be right here and right now. But here's what I feel. I feel like we have a high vibrating empress, and we've got this guy right here, King of Pentacles, 8 and the number 3 could be of significant, 8 of Wands. So someone wants to communicate to this Empress. And the 3 of Swords, this guy's heartbroken. He sees who the real Empress is. And let me tell you, it's not this gal who's in reverse, who looks angry, who tries to look innocent, but is really, let's face it, WHORE. I'm just calling like the cards look. Who's standing in the water offering a fish in a cup. Is that all you got? The fish in the cup? Right? That's an entity. That's not an empress. That's an entity. And claiming to be some kind of mystic healer because maybe they watched a couple videos of people on YouTube and think they are. That's what this is. Sorry, you guys, let's clear that. Let's clear it. So here's how we grow when we have that type of energy attached to us. Sometimes we have to distance ourselves from everyone in order to start fresh and to be able to really trust our intuition to know the real from the fake. I did a post a few weeks ago on my personal Facebook page. It's Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox. And I actually had to add my middle name on there because a couple years ago, when all this BS started happening, someone had hacked my Facebook account that had my real name, Andrea Cox. So I had to add my middle name, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox, so I could have my Facebook account still. And I shared a post a few days ago, and I said, despite popular belief, a narcissist isn't someone who posts selfies all the time. It's not someone who just seeks attention. It's actually someone who is jealous of others, who doesn't like to see others glow, who tends to cause chaos, gaslight, things like that, other people out of jealousy. There's lots of different, I forget even, let me actually read. I'll actually read what I wrote. There's my Facebook page, by the way, if you want to come be my friend, Andrea Lee Cox. So this is what I wrote. I wrote, despite popular belief, narcissism is not about posting selfies on social media. It's not about staring at oneself in a mirror or having a grandiose personality, right? Some of us have grandiose personalities, right? We may have Leo in our house communication, right? That's going to make anyone feel comfortable in front of a crowd or on a camera. It's not their fault, right? Check your chart, know your chart. Here are the very traits that psychologists, I actually researched this, say represent a narcissist. Sensitivity to criticism, Someone can't take criticism. You say you don't like that shirt on them and they run for the hills and never want to speak to you again. You say, look, I think you're a little bit of a martyr. I think you're passive aggressive, and they blow up on you. No one's ever said that to me. Signs of a narc. Self-criticism, so they're down on themselves a lot, right? Envy, severe jealousy, severe, hyper-focused on another. So that card, sticking, that woman sticking to this energy, putting all their focus in one direction, narc. Right? Trying to imitate, trying to be, narc. Severe jealousy, long-held grudges, narc. Right? Someone you broke up with years ago trying to destroy your name on the internet. A disregard for others' feelings, an inability to handle any criticism, a sense of entitlement to hold a certain position, right? Why does she get all the attention? Why does he get all the attention? Narc. Entitlement, deserving of privileges, someone who thinks they're privileged, that the red carpet should be rolled out for them, that, look, you guys, if you can't get your hands dirty, if you can't throw down some mulch with your hands, if you can't milk a cow, if you can't clean up your dog's poo, if you can't, I have a cleaning lady that cleans for me, but that's very recent. And I actually let her go the other day. I'm like, gosh, my house is clean enough on my own. If you can't get down on your hands and knees on a Sunday and scrub your floors, take the sweeper and sweep it around, and then get down on your hands and knees and get in the corners and get all the dog hair and get all the stuff out yourself. Entitlement to have access to another person, narc. This one's important. If you can't understand when someone needs to take time for themselves, look in on that. That's a problem. If you feel like you can be in a relationship at a distance and still stalk someone online, narc. If you feel like you're entitled to say you're a female and you've got other female friends and a female's going through something and you just feel like it's all about you when they don't want to talk to you, narcissistic personality disorder. Abusing technology to invade one's privacy, narc. Entitlement to one's intellectual property, narc. Being in a personal year number 9 has granted me the strength, power, and guts to cut ties with several people that I have learned to love at a safe distance, or just to distance myself from altogether. There were even a few who I had cut ties with long ago who were still attempting to orchestrate failure and destruction in my life. And the worst was from an obsessed woman who I had never met. So let me just tell you something. We live in a day of age, and it's really sad. And I was talking about this to my mom the other day. She's like, I think the internet has ruined things for people. And I agree. It's been a blessing and it's been a curse. But we do live in a day of age where a lot of people are earning a living online. Stop hating online. Stop hating. Stop hating on people. Stop trying to take what other people have created for themselves. Stop passing judgment on people. Stop peering in on people. Stop trying to attach yourself, what you do for a living, what you even look like, what you do in your, stop trying to imitate others. Be your own person. Be your own person. Be a road paver, not a road blocker. And everyone needs to go back and listen to what I said in the beginning of this reading about karma, about dark energy, and about people who do dark work. Everybody needs to listen to that. It's vitally important. I'm going to draw, these are some really cool cards. Thank you, Mama Cox, for the gift card that I got these beautiful cards shaped like a heart for. I love her. She's so wonderful. I wanted to spend her gift card that she got me for my birthday on something special. And I found this beautiful Oracle deck, and these are the most beautiful cards. And they were like right under what she got the gift card for me for. So I love her so much. Let's clear the toxic energy we just talked about. Yeah, the fake Empress energy just, ugh. Let's draw one of these cards for each of the groups that we had. Oops, these cards don't belong in there because these are actually, they say the sun sign of the group. So the first group, what was the first group of cards about? I think the first group was, it was someone falling in love. Someone had been through a lot and they were now falling in love. So let's draw 2 cards for that. Pluto. Pluto has to do with Pisces. Pisces. Awesome. Let's draw one more card for that. Let's just draw this. Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Taurus on the bottom here, and one more card for that. The sun. So the sun rules Leo, and one more. Moon and Saturn. So someone could have a moon in Capricorn, and I have the card Aquarius here. So that's awesome for that first group. Let's draw some cards for the second group, the middle group. The middle group, what was that about, you guys? Let me know. What was the middle group about? Thanks, Nikki. You guys can hear me, right? Okay. Okay, what was the second group about? So we're drawing 2 cards for that. Okay, we have Gemini and fire. So Aries, Leo, Sag in reverse, and a Gemini. So I think that was a group of people trying to harm someone or something of that nature. Could have been being done to a Gemini, or Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag were involved in that. Check your cusper signs. The third one, that was a guy interested in someone else because someone was a fake Empress. We have Aries. And we have water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And we also have Sagittarius. One more. We have Capricorn. So it's funny. I want to say one more thing before we go. And this comes from wisdom, straight up wisdom. Time is the most precious commodity there is. Your time, your personal time. And someone very wise said something to me when I was very young. He was a neurosurgeon. He was way too old for me, but I dated him, and he was very young. I had just gotten out of like an 11-year relationship. His name was Gary, and he was very, very wise. And he said, I refuse to spend time with someone I am not interested in. I want to say that again. I refuse to spend time with someone I am not interested in. I've always held that to high regard. Once I am not into someone, and I'm actually looking down at this fish in a cup, someone offering someone a fish in a cup, I'm brutally honest, and I'm like, look, I'm not interested. If you have someone reaching out to you, and here's another way to look at this. Especially, oh my God, I have someone reaching out to me now who's actually in a relationship. And he's like, oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm in an open relationship and I'd love to. Yeah, I don't have time for that. Like, who has time to be the third wheel, even if it's just to communicate with someone, like just to talk to someone online or something that's in a relationship? So I'm being brutally honest, and maybe he'll see this. Because someone who approaches me like that gets nothing in return. First of all, I personally am not a person to be a third wheel or in something where other people are involved. I believe in karma. I know how the karmic wheel works. I know how underlying jealous women can get, right? Like, even if someone's not being intimate with someone, but they're still like just talking to them at a distance or something, women get jealous and they'll act like, oh yeah, love and light, and go talk to her, and no. And then underlying, like doing like witchcraft in their kitchen at the bewitching hour, right? Like, women are shady. So they can be. You guys, girls, come on, you know. So no one has time to entertain something like that. If you want to cultivate a loving, honest, loyal relationship, and you're a woman with a man who is also loving, honest, loyal, has a good head on his shoulders, makes money, etc., treats you well, who would have time to entertain like phone calls or texting or messaging or communicating online with another male? And if you're a man and you're really into a woman, why would you even want to communicate with another woman? So this particular person is like, oh, we're friends, we've established a friendship, and I really like talking to you. No, you're in a relationship. That our friendship is, we're no. I don't, like, who has time for that? Not me. So I want to share that with you guys. And also, if you are in a loving relationship, I don't know about you guys, but when I am into someone, especially when it's fresh and it's new, but even long after, years after, the last long-term relationship I was in was 5 years, and I was really into him even at the end, right? So when you're in a long-term relationship with someone, what actually possesses you to want to go outside of that relationship and drum up a conversation with another female? No one has time for that. Stay laser focused. Stay laser focused. And if you're not laser focused on who you're with, maybe you shouldn't be with that person, right? So it's just, it's fine to have friends if you work in an office and you have male friends and female friends, but like actually taking time out of your day and asking someone like, why aren't you communicating with me anymore? And I thought we were friends. And no, you're in a relationship. Please put your energy towards that. I don't want the karma from that. I don't want a woman hating me from a distance. I don't want the evil eye. I actually am trying to cultivate with someone else. Like, please be mindful. It's about mindfulness. And if you're in a long-term marriage, God, we're just going to keep going on this. I'm going to share something else with you guys. This is just late night with Andrea. Let's bring out the chocolate and the popcorn. So about 2 years ago, again, one hand I can count on how many people I've been intimate with. My body is a temple. I dated a guy, he was doing everything right. I mean, this guy, I met him 2 years ago. I met him in October. He took me to meet his friends in LA on New Year's Eve. Looked great together. He was, you guys, I really liked him. Very connected as far as attraction and things like that. But every time this guy would leave, he would be online liking other women's photos. And these women were not even in the same like carpool lane that I am at all, right? At all. Like it was like a minivan and me a Maserati. I am just saying, like they were like very, like it was very like Instagram, yeah. So, and mama has this, but she has this, and she has this. So, and this are worth like their weight in gold. So, I ended up starting an argument with him because I wanted it to be over, because that made me feel uncomfortable. I now know I should have talked to him about it. But then, the last few months, he's been reaching out and reaching out and reaching out. And lo and behold, he's in a relationship. Like, guys, if you are married, if you are in a relationship, if you are in something with someone, honor that or get out. Honor that person. Honor that person. Honor that woman or get out. Honor her or leave. That's it. I mean, the ways he's tried to come at me since, I'm like, are you serious? Like, no. Like, no. Like, I think we're going in different directions, and no, and no, and no. And isn't your cover photo with someone? No. Like, no. So honor, and this is someone who did everything right. He took me to meet his friends. He paraded me on, like, he really wanted that, long-term relationship with me. But the thing that turned me away from that was his actions after he would leave my home online. Pay attention to that. And also, if you think your woman doesn't know what you do online, they know. They know. They know. I can't even, I've learned so much from I don't even want to talk about it, you guys. Like, one of my sisters could teach a class in that. She's really good at like monitoring, but really, like, let's just leave that out. But here's another thing. And I just want to say this. I'm not a feminist, but I am a woman that is here for other women. So in my past, when I have had women reach out to me angry because their man was looking at me online or liked a photo of mine or something like that, I have immediately honored that woman by calling the person out on their behavior. I am a woman who supports and loves other women. I like to see other women glow up. I like to see other women do well in work. I often encourage other women to rise above situations. If you are a woman and there is a man who is married, who is in a relationship, who is in something with someone else, and they are trying to get with you, I want to tell you ladies something. The karmic repercussions of even entertaining that in your head or verbally with that person, heavy. That's some heavy. You won't be able to shovel your way out of it. Honor yourself. Be an honorable woman by honoring other women. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. Also, if someone is still married and they're saying they're separated, even if they live in separate homes and they're coming towards you. Oh, let's clear that. Can we clear it? Let's clear it. Doesn't want to clear because some of you don't want to hear this. I feel like there's like 3 of you who don't want to hear that. A marriage contract is a karmic contract immediately when it's done. Honor other people's contracts, not just karmically, but marriage-wise. None of this, oh, but I met him. I met my soulmate, and oh my God, he was so wonderful, and he's like my dream guy. And I mean, he is married, but he's separated, and he's just with her for the kids, and that's crap. That's crap. And karmically, the repercussions of that, heavy, heavy, affect your health, affect your looks, affect your aura. Do not go there. Do not go there. And if you're ever lied to and you find out the truth, leave. Don't go there. Same for you men. Don't be trying to creep in on women's stuff. It's honestly, it's heavy. Okay, I think we've covered everything. Have we covered everything? Okay, I'm so glad, you guys. Thank you, guys. I'm so glad that we had this discussion tonight, late night. All right, I'm going to take a bath and go to bed. Yay, this went well. And I think that's it. Oh, thank you for subscribing, and I'll do all the links in the description box. Be well.